Been married twice, and I had a 7-year relationship then with Delta in between that.
Oh,
so which was kind of like a marriage because we lived together for 7 years and we were engaged. But for me, I've always had this thing where I can just switch off straight away. Instead of kind of mourning somebody, I just trained my head to imagine that they just don't exist. So if there's anything, like simple things like you unfollow them on social media, getting rid of all pictures, anything that would remind me of them, and just carry on with life as if they don't exist. Except for Kerry, obviously, because I've got children, which is different.
Yeah, that's really interesting, because I think that is more of a male thing. My experience, I think... is it almost like you want them to be dead, like they never existed?
No, I don't want them to be dead at all. Not at all.
When you look back on your life, God, that sounds like a line from a song. When you look back on your life, there's like a great big hole. I mean, what happened?
No, there's not really, because the last thing... Because you know what? I understand what Shan Lloyd is saying, because I think when you break up with someone, especially if you've been together for a long time, live together and are in each other's lives all day, every day, it is like a death. It is like mourning somebody, because, you know, whether they're dead or alive, they're not there anymore. And you don't have them anymore.
What happens to that? Because you must have been in real pain, because these relationships meant a lot. Where does that go? If you just can't pretend it's not there anymore.
Do you like burn the... So, yeah, carrying on from what you just said, do you like physically get their stuff, put it in a bin and then burn it?
No, I don't burn it.
And you go, right, that's it.
No, it's not like a witchcraft thing. I'm like...
What do you do? Where does it go?
Did you just literally send it to the
It just goes. Well, if it's theirs, I give it back to them, obviously.
What about
and if they forget it, I'll sell it to someone else.
Hang on a minute. What about all the stuff
on eBay?
It's gone.
It's gone?
Just gone.
You've redecorated them out?
Just gone. Everything's changed, yeah.
But I want to know, where does the pain... Because I'm a woman.
Oh, you're talking about the pain.
I want to know where the pain goes. Because you can't just make it disappear.
But it does disappear for me.
No, you've pushed it. You've pushed it down.
I've just made it so that it's not in my face, so I have no reminder.
I think he's grown up. He's more grown up than you two. I mean, I'm just saying, it's over, love. It's finished, and there's no blame.
What's the point of me sitting there thinking about all the good times and crying over and getting upset about it? You have to move on in life.
It's part of your life, it's part of your experience. And what about the person? Because if you just cut somebody out completely, then that's more painful for them as well, isn't it?
Well, what are you supposed to do? You've got to handle your own pain. And for me, life is so short. You've just got to... my belief in life, and it's probably, maybe an immature attitude, and maybe why I've been married twice and only had 3, relationships in that period since I was 18 to now, is because, for me, I've always been happy. And when I've been unhappy and we break up with someone, I just bury it from my head, and then I meet somebody new and we're happy. So I try and make my life as happy as I can.
And do other men encourage that when you break up? What do your mates say?
Yeah, do you talk
I know what your mates say.
You know what mates say.
Because I know where that pain's gone.
No, I don't do that. That is quite a male attitude, because, girls, when they break up, they talk to each other and they have deep conversations about it and they get upset. Most men would just say, just go and sleep with someone else, you'll be fine. That's what male friends say to each other.
That's what I've done, when a relationship ends...
I know. I thought we weren't going to mention that.
I know, we weren't going to mention it, but I actually don't have any guilt. If something's over, it's over. I mean... I do find it strange that you eradicate them from your life, whereas I keep everything. But I think mentally we're in the same place, where I do move forward and I don't pick through it and think apportion blame or anything like that. And what's wrong with going out and sleeping with somebody else if it's over?
Because you've experienced divorce, haven't you?
Yes,
I'm saying married twice and...
There are who, aren't they?
It's so much fun.
How did you deal with it? Very similar to you in part of it, in that I'm a great pusher downer, bottle it all up, sort of try and push it down. Of course, I don't get rid of all the things, because I have children with my past partners. But it's a kind of a mixture. I mean, obviously, I do all my talking on here, so I get everything out in the open with my friends here. But I do understand what you mean about not talking. But what I've discovered is if you just purely box it all up and put it away, you make the same mistakes again, and you don't learn from it. And I've found that actually talking about it, you realise then that actually I've got a pattern, and and I'm making these mistakes. I'm drawn to these certain types of people, and actually maybe I need to go over here.
That's not what's happened for me, because the reasons why all 3 of my long-term relations didn't work were for different reasons. They weren't for the same reasons. I didn't make the same mistake 3 times. So, like, it's simple things like that. Like, I had my wedding anniversary tattoo there, so straight away I get it covered up with something very childish, which is the back.
Does it show a beam? Does it not do that?
Yeah, shine a torch on it. That's so that people know I'm single.
No, it's because isn't there a quote that says, you know, in life you should always be yourself unless you're Batman.
But Brian, do you speak to Vogue now? Are you in constant?
No, not anymore. No.
Not anymore. Not at all.
We did. We had a friendship for a long time after we broke up, but maybe that was just unfinished business. But I think now we've both decided that we've moved on.
Let me ask you. You just saw that photograph of you and Vogue.
Yeah.
What did you think? How did you feel? Nothing. Look at it.
It's lovely. She's a great girl. I don't have any negativity towards.
I feel sad for you.
No, but I don't have any negativity towards any of my partners from the past at all. There's no negativity. I don't sit there and hate them because I've moved on. I'm not sitting there going, I'm annoyed at that person or I dislike them. I would obviously, that would flash back nice memories.
Yeah.
But I don't have any hatred for any of them. And obviously my relationship with Kerry's going to be completely different because we've children.
Yeah.
You need to watch a bit of Bridget Jones.
Sarah, I think he's more grown up than
Actually,
I
think you're doing all right.
But I do need that post-traumatic, break-up kind of chocolate, popcorn, pyjamas.
That's just an excuse to get fat. That's all.
That's a whole other topic.
For more Loose Women action, click here. And I'd subscribe if I were you. It's totally free and it means you'll be kept up to date with new videos and exclusive YouTube content.